almost like my discernment and my uneasiness with unholiness is increasing. And so there was a post. These posts always come up on my Facebook concerning hip hop music, concerning Beyonce, just concerning things that I'm not even that interested in. And I think the reason why they keep coming up really is because I keep commenting on them, hoping that they'll go away. And so I commented on this post concerning J. Cole. So there is a programming, especially in the black community, concerning these so-called conscious rappers. You know, Kendrick Lamar is also considered a conscious rapper. Tupac, I guess, like all these rappers. But then when you listen to some of their music, they're talking about killing people and sex. And so that's not conscious. You're conscious in some kind of way, I guess, because you rap about the issues in the hood. But at the end of the day, you're still perpetuating the situations going on, talking about killing people. And so I had said something, and you know, all these white people got on and they started basically trying to talk me out of it. And I explained to them, I was like, you know, black people descend from the tribes of Israel, etc. And all these music companies, they are owned by white people, rich white people that are basically trying to keep the black community in a headlock. And this is written in the Jim Crow laws that they would do things to basically lead us into mental slavery. So you have all these black people programmed into thinking like there's good hip hop music and there's bad hip hop music. You know, one of the memes on the top is Nas and Biggie and Tupac, and on the bottom there's like, what is his name, Extension, and I don't know, some of these rappers that look like they just got their fashion sense from a Skittle bag. And so, you know, I was explaining to them the effect that this music has on the black community, because it really does have an effect. What you listen to can be what you become. You become heavily influenced by it, and I know it because I used to listen to Christina and Britney and Beyonce, and I thought like as a female I was supposed to be a sexy kitten that, you know, crawl around in the sand like that Baby Boy video and just be throwing sand around. I remember doing it one time at the public swimming pool, and I think I was 14 at the time or something. I just knew it was stupid, but I was doing it because Beyonce was doing it. So that becomes your reality. And that's the same thing with a lot of these people listening to this rap music, you know. I was in Atlanta and I was working for this company, and they were playing like a song from the 60s, a soul song, and everybody was kind of chilling, you know, bobbing their head, just relaxed type deal. And as soon as they played a gangster rap song, it was like the whole environment had switched, and everybody was walking around with their head down, they were looking gangster, and you know, they were thinking about that person, that last person they got in a fight with, or who they want to get in a fight with. And you know, it just like, you could feel the mood drop, like the atmosphere declines super quickly. And that is the effect that music has on people. That's why the devil uses music to influence people and to get them in a state of mind of violence and hatred. And so, you know, these white people are commenting, oh, it's not that bad, it's not, you know, and I kind of lost it a little bit because I'm just like, you know what, you don't get it. You really don't get it. And if you don't get it, I would appreciate if you kind of mind your business, because, you know, these are souls that are on the line and they come in with their logic trying to reduce the situation as if it's nothing. You know, I keep in mind, first off, when I go or I'm sitting in my car, people will just lock their doors, you know. I'm not doing anything, but they see the color of my skin. And so they start making assumptions, you know, or I'll be walking and somebody will snuff their nose. It happens all the time. Somebody snuffs their nose up at me. I mean, all the time. And it used to even happen to me as a kid. And they're doing it because they have a they have a view of themselves as if they are better than other people. And so there is this whole thing going on with the black people in America, them descending from the tribes of Israel. If you look at Deuteronomy 28, it talks about how everyone will hate us, how we'll hate each other, etc., etc., etc. And so this music is perpetuating that hate. That's what I'm trying to get at. And so trying to tell these people that have no idea, they didn't get it, you know, they don't think it's a big deal. Some of them I think were actually agents. Not every white person is an agent, but some of them were agents. They were. I mean, if you're not going to help the situation, then just don't even speak on it. That's what I'm saying, because these people need to be saved out of their transgressions. And even these other white, whatever, black, whatever, they need to be saved out of their transgressions too. But the curse that's on black people especially is so heavy. And I explained it about 4 times and they just did not seem to get it, you know. they don't have the same stereotypes as what black people do in America. They just don't. Like, a lot of times people are afraid of us. They think we're silly, you know. They look down on us. You know, there can be one black person that messes it up for everyone else, and they will look at us all the same. So they're not dealing with the same things as us. And you know, I ain't trying to go all Black Lives Matters on people, because at the end of the day, I know my life matters regardless of what other groups think about it. But you know, I think now it's more so getting Israel back home to God where they belong. And I really do hate to use the terms white and black, but that's kind of that's the reality that we live in. So I don't know. I do think there's an agenda to keep black people ignorant, to keep people ignorant in general, but to keep them ignorant about their identity, you know. And so black people associate hip-hop culture with black culture. That's what it was. Eminem had said something like he stole black people's music, and then all these Africans got on the post and they were like, I'm black and that's not my music, that's not even the music that we listen to. But the black Americans, they definitely were like, this is part of our culture type deal. And so they associate themselves with this music that all it talks about is sex, drugs, alcohol, women, violence, killing people. They associate themselves with that. And the more I thought about it, I was like, this is freaking weird. Like, how do you just associate yourself with one of the worst ways possible? Like, and not even thinking twice about it, because I know I didn't when I was deep in that stuff. I just thought, oh, this is who we are. And so that's part of the issue. They think that's who they are, which is definitely why we need to get Israel home, because Israel's out here killing each other. Can't stand it. But yeah, it's sad. But at the end of the day, you know, I guess we need to just pray for these people. So, you guys be blessed. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Bye.